Upon receiving your email with your credentials, you will go to a URL entitled pearsonappstore.com/preview. Once you're at this site, you will be able to access all iLit apps. You will see a button labeled iLit Apps in the upper left-hand corner. Once you see our iLit apps, you will see that we have apps for the iPad, and this is labeled with an apple. And you will also have apps for your desktop computer via browser. You can access iLit through Chromebooks, through any laptop with a browser, and any browser, whether it be Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox, or any other Mozilla browsers. From this site, you can click on Teacher, and you can access the teacher interface. The first thing that you need to do is select iLit Preview District, Chandler, Arizona. You will also have a login credential that will begin with a T and a period, and then your email address, and you will have a unique password. Enter that information and click Login. When you log in, you will see the different parts of the iLit teacher screen. You have navigation on the bottom black bar, planner, lessons, assignments, performance, library, and messages. And then on the top, you will see the different options available to you on the top navigation. Right off the bat, I would like you to please select a different state standards. In this case, I will select Florida. Lesson 2.6 will already have been highlighted, but you can select any lesson you would like. You can click the lesson. You can preview the different objectives for that lesson, the different state standards for that lesson, and then click Teach. In iLit45, the iLit instructional model is broken up across 2 days of your week. In this lesson, you will see time to read, vocabulary, whole group, work time, and wrap up. In time to read, this is where students will choose a book from the library and read independently. In the vocabulary portion, this is where the teacher will teach the vocabulary lesson for that day. In this case, this is a vocabulary lesson based on antonyms. During this lesson, the teacher can broadcast, and it will send this instructional slide directly to the student device. We will do that now. I will click broadcast. I will go back to the student, and you will see that this instructional slide has been sent to the student. I will click Stop Broadcast, and it will bring it back from the student. In order to navigate the different teaching slides, you will click on the dots at the bottom of the instructional panel. In every vocabulary lesson, you will have different ideas to help elicit answers and help instruct your students in new and creative ways. In the whole group lesson for this day, again, you'll see broadcast, project, and expand. And remember, the whole group time is the scaffolded portion of the iLit day. So this lesson, based on recognize cause and effect, will be an extension and a revisit of this skill after it's been introduced at a different time in a different lesson. I encourage you to go through and teach the whole group lesson, or at least preview the whole group lesson, and see how the teacher and the students are sharing responsibility and learning together. In this case, they're using a graphic organizer, and the student is working with this graphic organizer in their notebook. During work time, the teacher is working in small groups, gathering a small group, and they're also monitoring and conferencing with students during the whole group work time. And then finally, wrap up. To see the other parts of the iLit instructional model, go back to Planner, which is again is at the bottom navigation, click on the next lesson, and click Teach. You will see another vocabulary lesson based on vocabulary words that tie to the text. You will see the Read Aloud, Think Aloud lesson. This is where teachers are introducing new skills. In this case, visualize. They're also discussing the graphic organizer, and they're beginning to read Trino's Choice. You can click on Read this book. You will see you're starting in chapter 4, and you will also see the book is sent to the student starting where they need to be. The student will follow along as you're reading out loud, or you can have the narrator read out loud by pressing the play button in the upper right-hand corner. You can click through the dots until you find a stopping place. And at a stopping point, you will click Stop. You can go ahead and look through the different teaching points that are presented during the Read Aloud, Think Aloud lesson. During classroom conversation, you will see the different prompts that you can send to students or encourage students to discuss with their partner. During work time, again, this is where students are working independently on assignments. If you would like to see the assignments that are available to students, please click on the Assignments tab in the bottom navigation bar. Click on Assignments. Some assignments have been sent to you or have been sent to your students already, but you can go through and see the different assignments that are available. I encourage you to also look in the upper left-hand corner and select the different sets of lessons, in this case 1 through 5. You can look at the interactive reading lessons, the grammar study lessons that are sent, and also the word reader assignments that are sent. All of these assignments can be sent to your students. Now, we're going to look at the student experience. When you log in, you will automatically be sent to the library. You can look through the student library, or you can choose the book that is in the My Current Reading box. If you look at the bottom navigation bar again, you will see that you are in the library. Please click on the notebook, click on the fingerprint. You can see the different notebooks available to your students. The journal, if you would like them to respond to their independent reading, this is where they would do that. Word bank, if the teacher would like the students to enter in a vocabulary word or a new word that they haven't seen before, they can enter that in here. And also in class notes. Class notes tie to the whole group part of the lesson. You'll see that there are options for different graphic organizers, as well as they can type in this space. The last two tabs, My Work and Resources, are available to students For my work, this is where they can go back and see their past completed assignments. And in resources, this is where they can reference the instructional slides sent out by the teacher. This is the student notebook. Next, as we're navigating across the bottom, we can go to the Assignments tab. In the Assignments, you will see the different assignments that have been sent out previously, and you can preview those assignments by clicking through the different dots that are already illuminated. Again, this is the student experience. You can go back to the library, choose a book, filter the books. You can also test out the translate options in the library. In the teacher, again, in review, you will start in the Planner tab. You will select which state standards you would like to see. You will navigate to a lesson that you would like to preview and click Teach. You can go through the different lesson segments of the iLit45 day. And finally, I encourage you to check out the different assignments that are available for students in iLit45. Thank you very much for looking at iLit45.